Good morning.
Good morning from Kalamata, Greece.
I'm April, this is Tim. We're travelling the world and sharing our journey along the way.
Subscribe to our channel if you want to come with us. Check out this gorge. We're about to drive through this thing. And on Maps.me, it's just a series of switchbacks. It'll be fun. Check this out. Look at that.
Very stable. Are you ready? And it started raining!
No! It's the first day in, I don't know, like well over a week that it's been overcast and it's actually starting to rain. We've just forgotten to even check the weather because every day it's just been bright, sunny, blue skies and hot. And we've just forgotten that there is actually different weather.
So we're driving along. This is just the mountain ranges, and you come to places where they have just put houses on the side of the mountain. Like, check that out. It looks so cool. Want more?
Always want more.
Ooh, I don't actually think we said where we're going today. So we started in Kalamata and we are heading to Sparta. So to get to Sparta, you have to drive through this gorge, and Tim loves driving through the hills, so he is having a blast. We just went through a little town and it was so cute. There was like chickens on the road and cats, dogs, or a donkey. There's old men pottering around. It's it's a lot of fun.
Don't you just love mountains?
So in the Kalamata region, we noticed that as you're driving along the road, there's a lot of people on the side with stalls. Yesterday we stopped at a fruit and veg stall, got some groceries, and today as we've been going through puffed out because I'm walking up a hill. Today as we've been going through the mountains, there's stalls with all dried herbs and honey. They'll wave at you, they're selling their stuff, and it's pretty cheap, so you can pick up some local goods while you're on the road.
We actually got a whole bag of vegetables for €5. I couldn't believe it. Like a full bag.
It's a lot cooler up in the hills. I think it's about 10 degrees cooler than it is down at Kalamata. The sun is just starting to break through the clouds and it smells amazing up here. There must be loads of wild herbs around because the air is so fragrant and there's a lot of butterflies. You can hear the bees buzzing. It's very picturesque.
rock climbing around here would be absolutely off the charts.
More?
Always more.
Okay, we just went through a part of the road where they literally cut out the mountain. I've never seen anything like that before. Alrighty, there's a lot of hairpins. Look how tight these are. Oh, it's crazy. It's so fun driving through here.
We're in the town of Tripi. We're not exactly sure how to pronounce it. There's a couple of tavernas here with these amazing decks apparently that you can sit at and overlook the valley. So we're just going to have a look and see if we can find them. We're in luck. Looks like it's open.
Can't wait to go around this corner. I'm pretty sure the view is going to be amazing. Don't care how much the drinks are. We're stopping, having a drink. The drive we're on today goes from Kalamata to Sparta through the Taygetos Mountains, which peak at 2,400 meters. The road that we're driving on, the highest crest is 1,600 meters high. So we're going up pretty high and we're still not even like getting to the top. This is a lovely drive to do if you're in the south of the Peloponnese, and I say that like the weather today, a little bit cloudy, is perfect.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Like cast all the shadows. It's
stunning.
Stunning. Let's go enjoy a drink at this restaurant. Wanna grab a seat? Look at these views. So when we hired the car, it was an extra 150 euros to have an additional driver for the 2 weeks. We didn't pay that. That means I can enjoy a glass of wine. I just ordered and the owner is so adorable. I have no idea how many languages I spoke or what languages, but it was hard to communicate when you don't know Greek and he doesn't know English. I tried to order a glass of white wine. He understood vino. And I ordered a Freddo cappuccino, which he understood Nescafe. And with sugar, I just said sucre. I don't even know what language that is, but I've heard it in our travels referred to as sugar, and he understood. But he couldn't do the counters, so I just said petite sucre. And I think that I ordered okay. We'll see. I keep talking about this guidebook. We got the Bradt guide to the Peloponnese, and I cannot recommend it enough if you're planning on doing a road trip. For example, this is the region around Sparta and Kalamata's over here. It's got a map with all the little towns, and then as you go through the book, he has written what there is to do in all the little towns as you drive through them. And you can just read it before you set off, highlight all the bits that you want to go through. He also has some accommodation recommendations and some advice on where to eat and drink. It's how we knew to stop in this town, and we knew that we'd be able to have a look at the gorge. It is
indispensable.
It's indispensable.
The other thing about having a decent guidebook is that you don't have to rely on the internet. So some of the places we've been to, like the campgrounds, they've said that there's Wi-Fi available, but it's really poor and you can hardly get pages to load. So if you've got a book, it just makes things a lot easier. It's a good backup option. Actually, it's our primary option.
Yeah, it's true. We don't normally get guidebooks. We spent about 30 Australian dollars getting this. We bought it when we were in London, and I was a bit like, I wonder how much we're going to use it, but we have used this so much throughout the trip. Highly recommend it, especially if you're doing a road trip.
We're not sponsored by Bradt, but we just really like the guides.
Oh, this always happens.
Doesn't it?
Tim?
I want the coffee.
This is a glass of wine. Fantastic. Cheers. It's actually not too bad.
That's a lot of wine.
Not driving.
Old Rummy over here didn't even realise it's not even 11 o'clock.
Oh, I had no idea it's like 5 to 11, but we've been up for a while. Sun's out, on holiday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. We're all done at the taverna. The bill came to €3. So half a litre of wine and a coffee, €3. We're actually going to probably go there tomorrow for lunch. The food looked amazing, and I'm pretty sure based on the drink prices it's not going to break the bank.
I don't know if you're going to get a better view from a taverna than that one.
You're not. We're going to go there for an early lunch and just enjoy it.
I thought we'd stop in Sparta for a bit, have a look around. Came across this food market. Got some peaches.
So it must be market day in Sparta on a Saturday, just like in Kalamata on Saturday is market day.
Well, after we've spent a bit of time here, we're going to head off to Mystras.
Mystras. Go for a bit of a walk.
So it's an ancient city.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay to get into the ancient city part.
We'll go this way. The thing about Sparta is the Spartans didn't build any kind of fortress or buildings or anything like that. They were Spartan with their surroundings. It's because they had the mountains, they didn't really need to fortify their area. So when you come to Sparta, there's actually not a lot of like ancient sites to see. It's more like a city. As you can see behind us, there's just the market, a lot of shops, a lot of people around. It's kind of like downtown Kalamata. So we've just come, bought something extra to eat for lunch. Now we're going to head off for our walk.
This is actually a 14th century cave church. We've just done, well, we're on our way through a 2-hour hike, get a bit of a taste of what it's like to hike in the Taygetos Mountains, and along the way there's this cave church. It's got some really old frescoes on the wall.
There are a lot of little cave areas like this that we've passed already, and we've only been walking on the trail for about 10 minutes. This is amazing. It's so peaceful. Also, if you're wondering why we're so hot, sweaty and red only being 10 minutes into the walk, it took us about 50 minutes of walking around trying to find the starting point. It's not easy to navigate around Greece when you don't actually have somewhere to pin on the map. And we're just following the guidebook, and it literally says, walk along this road, you'll see an oil press to your left, the road forks. Then there's a little brown sign, and so on and so forth. It's not easy, but we're on the path now. Site 1 done. I'm going to keep going.
Well, that was a fun little walk.
It was about 2 hours of pretty steep walking. We walked up the top of a mountain, through a gorge, and behind us is Sparta. Gives you an idea of how high we climbed. We actually have come down the hill quite a bit. We thought this might be a nice spot to end the vlog though.
We were looking forward to this spring. It was supposed to be near this little shrine, and we got there and it was all dried up.
It's meant to have amazing water, but there's nothing at the moment. Yeah. Oh well. So now we just got to drive back through the gorge, make our way back to our Airbnb at Kalamata. It's been a really good day of driving.
It's been great. I've just yeah, amazed with all the scenery, and I loved that little walk. Good to get out in nature, and
Yeah, it's a good day trip from Kalamata.
definitely. Well, it's been fun sharing today with you.
And if you enjoy travelling with us, subscribe to our channel.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.